Dear students, we were discussing about Einstein coefficients. In our last class, we have discussed the Einstein coefficients for spontaneous emission, stimulated emission, and absorption. And today we are going to discuss about the conditions for large stimulated emission. Conditions for large stimulated emission. First one, the ratio of stimulated transmission to spontaneous transmission is R1 equals R stimulated by R spontaneous. B21 into U omega by A21 N2. And from this we can write R1 equals B21 by A21 U omega. Let this be equation number 8. But U omega equals A21 by B21 into 1 by e raised to h cross omega by kt minus 1. And then substituting the value of U omega in equation 8, it gives R1 equals B21 by A21 into A21 by B21 into 1 by e raised to h cross omega by kt minus 1. Or we can write R1 equals 1 by e raised to h cross omega by kt minus 1, which is equal to 1 by e raised to h nu by kt minus 1. So let us take an example of yellow light of frequency nu equals 5 into 10 raised to 14 Hz, and for normal optical source with T nearly equal to 2 into 10 raised to 3 Kelvin. So calculate h nu by kt, that is 6.62 into 10 raised to minus 34 into nu 5 into 10 raised to 14 by k, that is 1.38 into 10 raised to minus 23 into T is 2 into 10 raised to 3. Which is nearly equal to 12. That is R1 equals 1 by e raised to 12 minus 1, which is equal to 6 into 10 raised to minus 6, and that is 6 by 10 raised to 6. This result shows that in the optical region, spontaneous emissions dominate over stimulated emission. Equation 8 shows that the light field intensity U omega present within the material is required to be enhanced if you want large number of stimulated emissions. The next one is the ratio. The ratio of stimulated transition to absorption transition is given by R2 equals B21 N2 U omega by B12 N1 U omega. That is equal to N2 by N1. But normally N1 greater than N2, therefore N2 by N1 is very much lesser than 1, or rate R2 very much lesser than 1. Therefore absorption transition dominates over stimulated transition. To achieve more stimulated emission, the population N2 of excited state should be made larger than the population in one of the lower energy state, which is called as population inversion. Also, the radiation density in the medium should be large, and that is given by equation 8. That is, a minimum population inversion density is required to overcome the losses, and this is called the threshold population inversion. That's all. Thank you.